Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today is a very special episode, not only because I am back in my office and I am home from tour, but also because today's drama that I'm talking about has to do personally with me in regards to my coverage on the Super Mega story that happened a few months ago on my channel and on many other places on the internet. If you're a regular viewer of my channel, you probably know what's going on and at least some of what has been said about me and others in the comments of my video, but I know that most of you are probably very confused right now, so I'll catch you up. Now, I wanted to talk about this sooner, but I was afraid that bringing it up would cause even more harassment against myself and the people around me and others in this situation. But because of just how bad it has really gotten, I want to publicly and fully explain my perspective and try to resolve it in the best way I can. A few months ago, I made two different videos.
Can you explain the TLDR for the Super Mega drama? Basically, this guy helped to signal boost another girl saying that Super Mega was, the main claim was basically that they were kind of like hiding and forcing her to be in the same room as him for an extended period of time. And then there were a whole bunch of garbage personal attacks thrown on top of that. Green is not Nick decided to support the girl originally because he says he believed and blah, blah, blah. But as you dig into it more, it seems like this loser just had like a personal vendetta against Super Mega because him and a bunch of other people, for some stupid reason, they just don't like them. They're ex-fans, like dumb shit like that. So he basically turned like what was kind of an allegation against somebody that Super Mega was protecting and basically used it as like a personal vendetta to go at Super Mega for a bunch of shit. But the problem was like 95% of what he said in his video was a straight out lie. It was fabricated. They were half-truths. None of it lined up. He didn't reach out to the other people to try to confirm or verify anything. All he did was he took it at face value from his friend that these other people were horrible people. And what's more, he even explicitly said that, what's more, he even said in the video, bro, that was my friend. She was, of course, I'm not going to do my normal research. I'm not going to try and find out what the truth is. I'm just going to believe her. He like said that verbatim. It was an insane statement. Like, yeah. But anyway, here you go.
Around a happened to an artist and a friend of Super Mega's by another one of their close friends who also worked for the channel. Both people were highly associated with Super Mega, and the actual instance of happened under Matt Watson's roof. Now, the artist who made a video months after this incident detailing what happened between her, Don, her, and the rest of the Super Mega team. Now, Lex, the artist at the center of the story, is dating a close friend of mine
in a video game, sorry,
who you are all familiar with. That would be Ethan is Online. Lex posted her story, and I was asked by her and Ethan to potentially...
Rumor is that Lex is making a response video to Super Mega 2. I don't believe it. I bet she's trying to make one, but I don't think she'll actually publish it. Everything about their story was bull. I think she's gonna get, if she tries to, it's gonna be horrible. I don't think she will. She'll end up tweeting saying like, oh, I can't deal with the harassment, it's too much, like I just want to move on past all this and then move away.
That would be Ethan is Online. Lex posted her story, and I was asked by her and Ethan to potentially talk about it on my channel because I've talked about similar situations in the past. I watched her video, and a few days later, I posted a video covering everything she said in the video, including the reports of two other people who spoke out about Super Mega, one of them being a former employee of theirs who used to be friends with Ethan and Lex at the time of her video releasing. Now, after I released this initial video, Super Mega released two videos detailing their side of the story.
Okay, keep in mind here that when he says that he released a video also going over their allegations and claims, it wasn't just that. That was like 1/8 of the video. The rest of the video was just random personal attacks, playing some video of the guy getting punched in the boxing ring like over and over again and making jokes and like a bunch of totally irrelevant stuff.
Story where they admitted their faults in a lot of areas, but also provided evidence as to why they believed that a lot of these claims were made in bad faith to hurt their channel, specifically targeting Layden's response as a highly falsified story that could not be—
Oh wait, is the girl's name not Lex? Wait, I thought it was Lex. It was Lex, and Layden is the gay guy, right? Hold on, you guys are like gassing the okay.
Specifically targeting Layden's response as a highly falsified story that could not be trusted. Now, in one of these videos, Matt Watson claimed that a lot of these channels speaking out against them were directly tied to Layden, and even made the false claim that I am close friends with Layden, pushing the narrative that he was just a disgruntled ex-employee who orchestrated these people to speak out negatively against Super Mega and ruin their career. Now, I want to expand on my feelings on Layden and the way that I think he hurt Lex's story and the reputation of so many people around him, but I will come back around to it after my summary. A major point of Super Mega's videos also focused on comments made by Lex and Layden about Matt and Ryan's late friend Daniel, who Specifically, Lex and Layden made claims about hearing Matt and Ryan call Daniel a coward, among many other things, and talked about how it changed the way they looked at Super Mega. But in their response, Matt and Ryan talk about how their feelings of grief around their late friend should not have been a part of Lex and Layden's statements, and they felt like it was extremely inappropriate to bring this up and use it against them. Now, I believe this part is important here, and I will be expanding on it later in the video, but I just want to make it clear that Daniel should not have been mentioned in anyone's videos about the situation, including Lex. Because it was a part of multiple stories that I was summarizing in my video, I, of course, decided to include it as valuable information, but the purpose of my video on Super Mega was to highlight the stories that were told, not give my own personal story on the situation. Bringing up Daniel was purely part of reporting that story.
Sneeko was right about this guy. No, like, bro, there's going to be no accountability. He's not going to take, like, it wasn't just like, I was just reporting a blah, 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 blah. This guy was celebrating, okay? This guy was celebrating their downfall. He loved it. He was like, you see the video angle that he has now? The video angle when he made this video was like 5 inches higher, okay? Because he had to create room for the throbbing erection that he had when he was like gleefully recounting every single random piece of drama that he possibly could on the first video. For him to come back like, oh, I was just dispassionately reporting on the facts as they were told to me. You know, I was only relaying it. And, you know, in retrospect, it's such bullshit, dude. What do you want?
Shalom. What do you mean, what do you want? This is my...
Dude, why do you make me? I don't even care about this. You got me all riled up over this stupid bullshit.
You're molding anyway. Yeah, it was a really bad response. I don't even know if I'm gonna personally post a response to it or anything. Just because I mean I feel like the comments kind of get the idea already. If you look at the comments, like they are tearing him apart. It's crazy. Overall, it was extremely frustrating to see him kind of like. He likes to do this thing where he has like a very impartial tone, and that makes people think that like, oh, he doesn't actually care, but he clearly does care. He clearly is balding in this video, just because he does like a low vibrational frequency desert voice doesn't mean that he's not mad. This entire video is basically him trying to say like, oh well, I was being impartial. I didn't really care. Like, bro, you were playing videos of them getting punched
like,
in
that boxing thing over and
Yeah, we can watch this as much as you want, guys. Let it play.
Yeah.
Let it keep playing. Yeah.
The original video title was like
reporting.
Super Mega is full of horrible people. Like that was like the original. Yeah.
Exactly. To act as if it was just reporting is ridiculous. And he does sort of make like a few non-specific statements here about how he like should have not done a few things. Like he says he shouldn't have mentioned Daniel Kyer, the guy who committed. But what he doesn't do is walk back the most important thing, which is the thing that is provably false in my eyes from my video.
Wait, what was provably false? Which thing?
For my eyes, what's provably false is that they covered up. They did not cover up a sex. What Matt and Ryan did is they respected a victim's wishes to not out a story against her will. That's what they did.
Sure.
Yeah. And Nick is claiming in this video to this day, which is I think what he's going to get the most for. He's claiming that the biggest thing that I think I disproved in my video, which is that they covered up actively and hid a against the victim's wishes, is untrue. Like whether or not that is true, the damage done by all these people to the story already like rips away a lot of their credibility.
Sure, yeah.
But yeah, like the video is just straight up trash. Straight up like terrible trash. It's downplaying his involvement. It's downplaying the fact that like he like acknowledges he's like, well, yes, they did approach me. Lex did approach me and ask me to make a video, and I said I could cover it on my channel. But at the same time, he's like, but it's crazy to think there's any conspiracy to take down Super Mega. He downplays any personal stake he has in it. He downplays, he's like, well, how could I profit off of it when I didn't make money off of it? And it's like, well, you get views, you get stuff like that. He's like, well, my other videos do better or whatever. And it's like, well, it's still got like cumulatively 2 videos, 1.3 million views, I think, in total from those videos combined. Quite a few views. The biggest win, I think, is that he did unlist the videos, which he says at the end. The prior 2 videos are
unlisted or private them?
Unlisted, so they're not going to come up in the algorithm.
Okay.
Which, at the very least, when you look up Super Mega, you're not going to have Super Mega is full of horrible people in the search results, which I think is a win. I think that's a win.
Sure.
Yeah.
I am back in my office.
God, this piece of I hope he starts losing. Green is not Nick. Is that his name? Yes. Drop some subs, you
I appreciate that, Destiny.
All right, bye.
Remember to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so that my videos show up right in your feed.